Well, recently T.I. challenged 50 to a versus, and then 50 started posting all of his snitching videos and so forth.
Yeah, definitely.
And said, nah, I want to do a get away from me contest instead.
I mean, when you really look at it, T.I.'s just doing what he got a single coming out, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, there you go, getting the algorithm. It's cool, we know what it is. We know if you talk about certain people, getting the algorithm. So, I mean, it's cool. T.I. know what he's doing, he got a single coming out. Sell your single. It's cool, because he said this a while ago and then he's bringing it up again. Everybody know if 50 ain't part owner of that shit of verses, he's not gonna do it. And then that's how some people business do it. Jay wouldn't do it. If Jay would do it, if he was part owner, Jay would do it, right?
Even if he was part owner, I don't think he would do it.
Yeah,
I mean, because think about it. Jay hasn't put himself in the Super Bowl. Jay could headline the Super Bowl if he wanted. I mean, he makes the decision.
He makes the decisions for the Super Bowl. He didn't put himself in the Super Bowl. But if those type of guys, Jay, 50, they're not gonna do a versus. Did he do a versus or no?
No.
Yeah. Dr. Dre, picture Dr. Dre doing a versus or Eminem. They're not gonna do that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Eminem doing a versus?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Nah.
Well, I mean, since last time there was a conversation of Fabolous versus Lloyd Banks.
Right.
I think that's actually a really good comparison.
It's a great comparison.
Me personally, and this has nothing to do with Lloyd Banks not liking me or whatever else, I feel that music-wise, I would give it to Fabolous.
Why?
I just feel like in terms of wordplay and lyricism, and both of them are lyricists, I just feel like some of the stuff that Fabolous says, to me, has been more impressive.
Shut the fuck
me, like a
up
lyricist,
with that shit, Vlad. Been saying this to you for years. Shut the fuck up with that, Vlad. And I'm explaining, we're gonna talk about lyricists, right? You look up, and Fab is a dope. I'm not taking nothing from him. He's one of the best MCs from New York City. Banks is one of the best MCs from New York City. But if Banks wasn't to where he's at, then why is it fucking debatable? That's number one, right?
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand that part.
If Fab is better than Banks, right? Why is there even a debate? Because people feel like they're on the same level, right? Right? The debate is that they're on the same level, right?
Well, no. The debate is who's better.
No, but there wouldn't be a debate if they both wasn't good, right?
Yeah, if they're both on
so they're both
levels.
on a level, both on the same level to people. Everybody's gonna have opinion because they're both great MCs, lyricists, great records. The total package of an artist, you would say, in New York City, right? The thing is, a lot of Fab records, and I explained this before, are features. So he'll be on a record with Little Mo, that's her record. He'll do, you can look it up. He'll be on a record with, with this person, that's her record. When Banks, the difference between is with single wise is when Banks I Want to Be the Reason You Smile, he wrote that. When he does a record with Avant or Joe, he wrote that hook. So you can't say somebody's a better lyricist when they're writing hit records with hooks that are fire. When meanwhile, this guy has a catalog that's great. He can perform for an hour. You know what I mean? But in all, those are feature records. When you hear the records with Little Mo and the other record, I want you feel so special. All the records that he has, right, are features. He has a lot of. Let me finish.
It's not true. It's not true though.
No, look. A lot of the female-driven records. I was fooled just by myself. Anything. He's a good writer to write towards the women. When you hear women say it all the time, Fab knows what to say, what a woman wants to hear. He's great at that. Banks can do it too, but Banks is more. Why I say Banks is better than me? Because Banks we came more aggressive. Fab had Breathe and had shit on fucking Clue mixtapes. Legendary shit. Don't get me wrong. But the impact to me, like I said, I've seen the impact with Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks mixtape shit in the hood when we was doing 134 All-Stars. Rest in peace, Fat Shy again, Rough Hands. Niggas in the hood was jacking them when he was 16, he was saying remarkable shit that you have to find it. And then when we did the mixtapes with 50, like, come on, bro. You got to keep in mind, we took Fab on tour. You got to keep in mind, overseas. You got to keep in mind, so we thought he was a good MC, but you're on the G-Unit tour. He wanted to sign the G-Unit. Keep that in mind. Because you got to remind people, for the YNs and the young people out there that don't know. Number two is, Banks, like, his freestyles alone could fuck with Fab's records, with Fab's freestyles on Clue. If you put Banks freestyles with G-Unit against Fab shit with Clue, it's just he came in a group. Fab came solo. So when you do a girl record and you're lyrical, because when we was beefing with D-Block, I think Sheik Luke said something like, you sound like Fab. Like, that was the excuse because Banks could make girl records too, you know, that sound as good as Fab. So Fab could make good girl records. He can make street records too, Breathe, Summertime shit. He got classic shit. I'm not hating on him, man. But to me, you know, Banks, I think his capability is writing capability now. If we tell Fab, play 100 records, he's not gonna be able to do it. If I call Banks right now and say, yo, I'm gonna have Vlad pull up, you can play him like 50 records, he can play 50 records right now. That man writes, when we go to the studio, he's writing, he's doing 5, 6, 7, 8 records right now. But we'll see how it pan out. We'll see how it works because, you know, I know what he has. He has heat seekers. But, you know, sometimes, you know, people want to, you know, they want to make you to break you. You know what I'm saying? We come up and which way you go. Roller coaster goes one way, it goes one way up, it goes down. And you know what? Sometimes it's your turn again. This marketing that Fab and Banks has been amazing. And, you know, shout to them. I know Def Jam is like, Def Jam need to give me a job. Me and you a job, Vlad, because we giving Fab the most marketing. We got Banks trending on Twitter, and it's because they two dope artists. I see Swiss in the comments like they want a versus. That would be dope. You know, but when we come out,
that would be a good versus.
Quatros ain't no click. Like I seen grown men cry to like records Banks had. Like Fab got records, but his records are really for the females, and then he got hard shit like Breathe. But when Banks do shit like you my nigga, let me ride to the end with Nate Dogg, whoa, like come on, bro. We talking like Banks got the street shit too. Fab got it too. But come on, Banks, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like and then you gotta keep this in mind. We was the most hated, so he can get features. He can get all this shit. Niggas ain't fucking with Banks like that. He was getting features later on.
Yeah.
Me, forget about it. Niggas wasn't fucking with me at all. Yayo couldn't even be on a red carpet. MTV, we don't want him on a red carpet. These guys are crazy. We had fucking, you gotta think the odds was against, we had Al Sharpton stomping my CDs. You can look it up. I want you when we do these interviews to put up the shit that so the YNs can see. My first album came out, all the bullshit happening behind the scenes. Al Sharpton was stomping my CDs and all of them. They was stomping our CDs. We was banned from shit. Hip Hop Police didn't want us in no clubs. So when niggas used to be like, yo, why they not outside? Because Curly Top was saying no G-Unit, and I ain't gonna front, he was saying no Dipset, but really no G-Unit. We couldn't go nowhere. We was banned from everything. So Fab ain't got no ban on him. Fab could get features. He could go stand next to the fire. He can go to get Neo. He can go get these niggas. He can go stand next to the fire. But Banks, he couldn't do that. Banks couldn't get too many features like that with niggas. Niggas wasn't fucking with us. We was the bad guys of hip hop and still are till this day, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? So Fab had way more leeway than Banks did. We had to do shit on our own. We wasn't fucking with nobody. We wasn't going to niggas' parties. We wasn't pulling up. We was banned from the clubs and still had fucking hit records and still was traveling the country and doing other shit. So Banks was at a disadvantage, bro.
Well, 50 Cent commented on this. He said, they both write better when it's about girls. They both think they're better than everybody. They both never put in work themselves. They're both not likely to sell at this point in their career. It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. They're the same.
Man, 50 crazy. I don't want to get into that, man. Banks is my nigga. Can't, you know what I'm saying? Banks my guy, 50 my guy. Those are my brothers. But the impact that we had together, I'm never gonna forget that. That's something that I always thank God I got a chance to be a part of. But the impact of G Unit in New York City and Eminem and signing the deal with Eminem and Dr. Dre, nah, bro, we had the West Coast, we had the East Coast. Boston was fucking with us heavy. CT, there was no impact like they had. Like I said, we brung Fab on tour. He wanted to sign with us. The impact was crazy, bro. Connecticut, Boston, come on, Buffalo, upstate, anywhere in New York City. Come on, bro. I remember doing Club Speed and James Cruz was nervous. Mom like, yo, somebody just got stabbed in their neck, bro. And I remember doing that. Rest in peace, Chris Lighty. That's when he had the white G-Wagon. Know what I'm saying? And fucking we chilling and shit. Like, we fucking doing Speed. I remember that. I think Mr. C was there. Rest in peace. I think Mr. C was DJing that night. But that shit was a fucking movie. We was the bad guys. With the police, with the streets, with all the OG gangsters. Think about our story. If 50 ever do a TV story on G Unit, it's gonna be so much shit that, like, cause you can find paperwork, you can get niggas paperwork and you can go through it. We have all of it. So that shit is like a movie. There's gonna be shit in there that people think is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. Like, nah, that shit ain't true, impossible. Like,